Sitting on that control arm there. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to close. All right, so we're coming up the Dow Bridge right now, coming into Freeport. They said it was at 288 an entrance, which should be this light right up here. Yeah, you see the lights. Which is actually, this is just this side of where the F-350 hit that traffic box the other day. And there's J&M. We're gonna be getting the Buick.
Road, 128, but it would be 3 vehicles involved.
We're gonna back in right here.
Boy Paul 8238. One of these accidents, if you just wanted.
We got easy access to this one. It'll block J&M from getting their unit. They're not in the way of ours.
CSO 5055. Good.
What's up?
What's happening, buddy?
You tell them they can't park there?
Yeah. That's the express lane. They're trying to make a toll lane.
Who's Suburban or what? Who's?
I thought it was Ricky's.
That looks really familiar.
It looks like Ricky's, that's why.
I was thinking Chris Peel.
And that's who it was.
Oh, that's what? What's up? I knew it looked familiar.
I cleaned up most of it. It's all right there.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll scoop all that up. Sitting on that control arm there. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to close this so we don't crunch a door. Oh, that's... Grab my gloves, pick this stuff up. Thinking the best way to get that off of there is... Yes. What's up? Store's locked up, so we're gonna have to toss this. In there like that. Thinking walk underneath it and lift if it'll let me. Really probably should have left my airbags inflated actually. Now that I think about it. Inflate those. In case I gotta walk back some.
So I have a crash report for intake.
Walk back. We get hooked up. this thing too much. I'm gonna try to scoop under it and lift so that it comes up even. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Catching on the barrier wall. Probably gonna have to move over some. Come here, a little bit steeper of an angle. This police unit's not in my way. You pull forward a little bit. Yeah, if you could just go. Yeah, if you could just go straight forward with it, that'll give me enough room to kind of tilt over. Appreciate it. Go. That gives us the room we need. So I'm gonna have to come in more square with the wall. That unit's gotta move. There we go. That'll get it. What's that? Oh, it was catching on the wall. I couldn't get under it enough, so I gotta get over more.
What?
Look at that. Freeze. Get this out of free spool. Did we have keys for this one?
They should be in it.
Should be still in it. Don't act like it. No key detected. Yeah, it says no key detected. I'm guessing they ran off with it. Probably. Yeah. That's alright. Right? it'll kind of work how I want it because with that other tire being off the ground, it's gonna spin the opposite direction, so it's just gonna kind of freewheel anyways.
Nothing over that way.
Right? Make it fall on the Freeport side so it's not your problem anymore?
It's all my problem. I got all this to do.
That sucks. The wind should catch up.
Now when you should have consumed this.
Yeah, no joke. Not gonna get under it enough. Gonna have to come on down with it.
So yank it forward or what?
I got it's the only thing I got. I can't get over enough. It keeps catching that wall. I can't. If I could at least get to the tipping point, you know.
Pull it over.
Yeah, I would not. What the fuck is that? Now it's mine. Straighten the wheel if you know, it doesn't really matter. Bridle come off. Music. Yep. Not going too far with it. Do you need me to sign that?
The damage you should have made.
Right?
That was a perfect running vehicle before you totaled me.
Right? So who hit, this is unit 2 or unit 1?
Unit
2.
Well, this is the at-fault.
This is the at-fault unit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scribble. This is one of them ones where there's just no good way of getting that off of there. If it had both back wheels on it, then I could have spun it, you know, but with just one being on there, it just...
Yeah, you gotta explain it to me.
No, it just makes... Not how I really wanted to do it. It was one of them ones where it just wasn't gonna play nice. See where it looks like they hit there. Gonna throw a couple straps on this thing and clear the scene. Way everybody's free to get the heck off the road. Excuse me. This will let me get off to a parking lot or something, strap the other side. All right.
30, 63, 30, 69.
I was really hoping I could get under it far enough to just lift it, but I kept catching that wall. I don't think I could have spun it around with just that one wheel hanging on. It would have still ended up sliding the rear end into the wall, I think. That was one of the ones where it was just in the wrong enough spots where there wasn't a good way to do that. So, of course, I'm sure everybody in the comment section is going to know exactly how it should have been done, but, you know, it's how the internet works. So, anyways, we're hauling this thing to the yard. We're going to have to slide this thing off to get it because they didn't leave the keys. So, we are going to be back over there. What's up, guys? So, excited to show y'all. I got an order from Yankum Ropes today. Finally got the equipment for the wrecker. Really excited. I got some of the trail bags, the trail like trash bags. So when I'm out on the beach and stuff, I can find random trash and stuff that people leave on the beach, and I can throw it in the bag and dispose of it whenever I can. I got 3 of those, one for the wrecker, one for the Jeep, and one for the deuce and a half whenever I get the deuce and a half ready to go. I went with the I think these are 1/2-inch HD soft shackles. Got 2 of those. I think these are rated at, the braking strength is 62,500 pounds. The working load limit's 12,500. Got 2 of those. These are a little bit bigger than the ones I normally run. I think I normally run the 7/16 on the Jeep, and I think the flatbed is what I have in there. I got some of the 7/16 double loop soft shackles. So these are double the length of a normal soft shackle, so you can double them up and get a little bit more, you can have a little more strength with it. Those are the same ones I keep in the Jeep, except these have the red chafe sleeve, those have the high-vis yellow chafe sleeve. Another thing I'm really excited about, you've seen me use rim slings and stuff before in the wrecker. Yankum has some rim slings. These are the 5/8 by 10 foot, and these are rated for 47,500 pound braking strength. Excuse me. So, got 6 of those. I think I'm gonna probably put 4 of those on the wrecker, probably 2 of them on the Jeep for now, I think. And then we got the big boy here. This is the 1.25 by 30 foot kinetic rope from Yankum. This one is rated at, the working load limit's 10,460 pounds. The minimum braking strength is 52,300. So, got a kinetic rope that I can use on the wrecker. Now I've got almost a full set of recovery gear for the wrecker, so I don't have to pull anything off the Jeep to put on the wrecker whenever I get a call. So excited about that. So finally got a good setup for the wrecker. Gonna put some of the Yankum tow points if I have a couple of those. So I'm gonna throw couple of the Yankum tow points on the wrecker so I can put into people's hitches and stuff, so not to do anything dumb like I did on that bus recovery the other day where I had chains and hooks. And I don't want to do all that stuff. So hope I get to use that stuff soon and get to show it off. If you guys want any Yankum gear, you can use my discount code and referral link, which I'll have in the comments and the description below, to get your Yankum gear with a 10% discount. And also, you can enter to win the side-by-side that Yankum is giving away. I think the giveaway goes until like the middle of May. So you can use that code, get a discount, and also get your chance to win a awesome side-by-side. we're back at the yard. Got our handy dandy WD-40. We're gonna spray the bed down real quick. Still haven't refilled my jug of soapy water. I think I was saying in one of the last videos. Really, I prefer WD-40 anyways. It just works so much better. I've talked to people and they're like, oh my gosh, WD-40 is so expensive. It is, I guess, relatively expensive for other agents that you could use, but it works. It's highly effective. It works and it's effective. It sounds like the right tool for the job for me. So. Let's see. Get this thing to slide down. There we go. Yeah, stay sliding. Might stop right here. Go out on the cross. Oh. Naturally, it's going to stop right there at the end. Grease bullet. Okay. There we go. Get my hooks off of it. I believe they said that the driver of this one got taken by ambulance. So I remember hearing the start of the scanner traffic that one person was, they originally believed entrapped, so I'm assuming this one, since they were stuck on top of a wall. And then that changed to, she wasn't entrapped, she was just still in the vehicle, and she was ambulatory, is what they said. So, sounds like probably this one, but taking that hard of an impact. Best he goes and gets checked out anyways. We got this one done. See, it's got it pretty good in the front end here. I don't know which point that occurred, but you can see license plates like concrete scrapes. I mean, the heads of the bolts are like scraped off. concrete. So that doesn't look too bad. So the front end drug around the concrete pretty good. Assuming they impacted pretty good there, shoved all that in. This looks like rubber to me. So that's, I'm assuming, especially that part right there, I'm assuming that's probably those wide tires from that Tahoe or whatever that was. And then the rear end here. This is the part that came down off the wall. Not really happy or proud about that, but that one, it kind of was what it was on that one. I really wasn't, I couldn't get far enough under it to lift it up off of there like I really wanted to. I don't think I could have slid it around anymore without wanting it to tip. I feel like tipping this thing over probably would have caused a little more damage than just a bumper cover and taillight. So, I mean, let's be real. This probably enough to total. I haven't ran the VIN or anything on to pull up a year, but it's like a, I would say, early 2000s Buick, so wouldn't probably take very much to total this thing anyways. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the content. If y'all would, subscribe, like, and share. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.